You are where you are right now because of the decisions, good and bad, you made in the past. Decide right now what your future is to be. My friends, each and every day we have an opportunity to decide how we're going to spend our time. I urge you every day, 10 to 15 minutes. That is all we ask. If you would spend that with us over time, you will acquire the skills to be able to read these charts. Practice trade every chance you get. Act like it's real money. And again, adopt the winner's mindset. And that is literally just sticking to it. Don't worry about how long it takes, because once you master the markets, you'll make up for all the time you ever spent. Let's jump into these charts. What do we see going on? Well, we see a lot of indecision. Check out the weekly chart. What do we have right now? We have a doji. 2 weeks of down movement, and right now we can see we have lots of indecision. Which way is this market going to go? Is it going to penetrate and move below this 30 EMA, the 30-week exponential moving average? Or is it going to bound up over it? Well, that's the question, isn't it? As we look at where we are on the 2-day, we can see that the volume is red. Got a down candle here. Sort of, it's bottomed out at this same area for a while. We're just above that. Are we going to turn around and head up? Look at the half day. You can see where it has moved down consistently over the last 2 days. So we're in one of those flux areas where the market's deciding what it's going to do. So we are just waiting, letting it tell us at the appropriate point which way it's going to go. Because right now, we do not know. Look at the NASDAQ 100. It appears to be trying to move up. We can see greater volume than we saw on the S&P 500. We can see where things moved up strongly or stronger on the last 2-day chart, weakening first day of this latest 2-day candle quite a bit. We'll see more as to what happens on Thursday. Again, volume's about half of what it was before. That's all right. But we do see over the last 2 days some trending down on that half-day chart with really high volume where all of this, not super high, but high volume where all of this started. So we'll watch, wait, and see some indecision here, but not as much as on the S&P with that doji. So that's where we are on stock, sort of shaking out, figuring which way they're going to go. We can go red here before the week is out on the NASDAQ 100. But again, we can see with the Heikin Ashi candlesticks, it'd be hard to get any kind of trend line except just a flat move, which we could get if this turned into a doji. So Thursday's going to tell us a lot as to the direction of the market. But if it's not trending and it's not, you can't figure out what's going on, then it's not tradable, is it? When we go to 20-year bonds, same kind of thing like the S&P, lots of indecision. We can see that we've had 4 weeks of down movement. We have 2 2-day candles of some up movement. We can see, unlike the NASDAQ 100 and S&P 500, bonds have gone up for 1.5 days and then pulling back a little bit in the afternoon as far as the dojis go. Ended up the day up 0.10%. So we'll watch, again, where things are right now. Bonds may be going up, but, Thursday may tell us a lot. If all of this stuff dumps over and heads down, or if there's some exuberance on Thursday, then all this can be in the green. We just got to wait, watch, and see. What do we see about gold? Well, gold, again, still in the red. We saw where gold peaked most recently back on the week beginning January the 23rd. Doji after that, followed by down movement. And of course, again, sliding along this 30-week exponential moving average. So again, indecision there with gold too, just not punching through. Still, though, some downward pressure, 2-day downward pressure, half-day downward pressure. We'll keep an eye on things and see if gold's going to push through and head down or bounce off. Again, you can see we've got a lot of flux going on here, and that's all right. The market will figure out what it wants to do. Even Bitcoin is sitting there on the 30-period EMA. And again, just finished recording for our Patreon members first, everybody else on Friday. But before I did this review for you today, I recorded the Charting Cryptos and Commodities, and we talked about Bitcoin, Ethereum, all the top 10 cryptocurrencies fund that tracks them, weighted upon market share. And then we got into all the various commodities that we track for you every week. But what we see, and mostly down on the commodities, only 3 up. What we see going on here with Bitcoin is the bottom line, it's just flat, and there's nothing for us to trade. There's just nothing in here that gets me excited about being able to follow anything. So we need more market participation in cryptocurrencies. We need them to get heated up and start trending in recognizable, discernible patterns, and that's just not happening now. That's where we are, folks, as we end the day on Wednesday, go into Thursday. Still 2 trading days left. We so appreciate you being with us. If you have questions, problems, concerns, we always love to hear from you. cw@chartingwealth.com. I also went through our YouTube page and answered a whole bunch of comments today. If you've been commenting lately, I probably answered it. So please check that out too. Make sure to subscribe at YouTube. And if you haven't subscribed at our website, chartingwealth.com, to receive our daily reviews, which we send to you every day. We also, for subscribers, we put a great little training in there for you every day. And of course, you also receive, you receive all sorts of little goodies that we sprinkle in there. So please make sure to sign up there. And of course, Patreon supporters, thank you so much. If you're interested in learning how to trade options, you want to get some options knowledge, I think we have the best training on the internet, and it's free at any of our 3 levels of Patreon support. It's called Options Made Simple, the Charting Wealth Way. Go there and sign up. Thank you, my friends. God bless. All the best from the whole team at Charting Wealth World Headquarters.